specially cut at my butcher. Ask your butcher at your grocery store. I got the largest one that they had was a 3-pound, and I had them cut me a 4-pound, which is beautiful. It's really marbled. My husband loves this dish, and though he hates like eating the same thing over and over like leftovers, he will literally eat this for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I am going to wrap this meat, dry it off on this side and the sides of it, because I'm going to brown it. I'm going to salt it. So I'm just going to take my salt, I'm using kosher salt for this, just kind of sprinkle it around, and then I'll press it in with my fingers. Then I'll put a little bit like in my hands and do the sides. Okay, now this is done. Now I need to wash my hands to do the pepper because I have to grind it with the pepper mill. I was going to make this yesterday, but I could not get on it with the day. I was just so under the weather, but today I'm feeling better. I'm not going to worry about doing the sides, so I'm going to put this in and then dry the other side and season the other side while it's in the pan, actually. Okay, so spice side down, and this is literally just to, and then I'm going to dry this side real quick. This is literally just to brown it. Okay, wash my hands. Now I'm going to pepper this side. And I'm going to salt this side a bit too. I don't know if this is the way I do it. I don't know if online I would recommend doing this because you could get popped with oil, like pressing the salt in. You know, I mean, this is obviously a very hot pan with like burning oil, so I mean, probably don't do what I'm doing. Just flip it over while it's still on the little styrofoam thing and do both sides. So there it is. It's browning. I'm going to wash my hands again. Okay, so you can see how brown it is. I'll brown the other side and then I will brown both sides of it. Okay, so I have all my other ingredients out. The onion soup mix, the packet of dry ranch dressing, butter, and pepperoncinis. And this is ready to go. It's a gigantic piece of meat, so I need like double the tools here. It's a two-handed operation. Okay, so I'll just hold the meat. Be careful too during this part if you're standing here because, you know, you're going to get spit by the oil. And you know what? I'm going to prop that up next to the side because I'm thinking before this gets hot, I'll probably have this right next to this, considering this is so gigantic. So it's not like too difficult to transfer. So I've got this prepped and browning on the side. Okay, now I'm browning this side, and see that little bit? I'm going to get that too and just hold it straight up. I really do think that, seems like this side Well, maybe could use a little bit there. Browning really does make a difference, so I make sure to just seal all sides. That's kind of how I view the browning, is giving a good sear and sealing the meat. All the bits, and time for it to go into the crock pot. And here we go. So I'm going to put this into the crock pot machine. I love this crock pot. I got this crock pot at Costco, wouldn't you just know it? But it's a larger crock pot, and like it fits that gigantic 4-pound piece of meat perfectly. So now I'm going to add this onion soup mix. Then the packet of ranch dressing, dried ranch dressing. And then I cut my stick of butter up into thick pats of butter so that it just evenly coats it. I guess I would say like tablespoon pieces. And then just distribute those evenly. Okay, so here's a last look. I am going to cover this, and it's still on high. I'll change that to low pretty soon and let it cook the rest of the way. Until then, I am going to get in the shower and get ready for the day. Everybody, we are on our way out after a very busy day. I had to like throw myself literally together this morning and then just come home because I had to series of events, let's just say. I came home, threw my clothes on, and we are on our way out to see. We're going to the St. Louis Symphony, which I'll show you, another little St. Louis tour, to see a tribute to David Bowie, whom I love and my husband likes. Would you say love?
I think you got it right.
Yeah, I love, he likes. I have these white pants, they're Ralph Lauren. This sweater is Ralph Lauren. This is a watch I've had for a long time, but the 2 Coach bracelets. So it's like gold and blue, and I'll show you why. But I got this blue bracelet from Charming Charlie, came in a set with these other blue bracelets, and then I got this white bangle, and I'm just wearing an amethyst and diamond ring I've had for a long time because it's kind of blue, right? Purple. And then these are the shoes I love. It's hard to see, but that's navy blue, and these are gold. So it like brought it all together with the blue being my accent color. And then I also found this purse. Now it's bigger than I wanted for an evening bag, but I like it that it's just like a, you know, a handheld bag. And I like it that it's got a lot of room because in here I've got all my stuff, my phone, you know, my big wallet, valet key just in case, you know, some Kleenexes, my lipstick, I'm keeping my camera in there, and then even a, scarf that I'm going to use as a shawl in case it gets cold, which I usually get cold in places like that. So, but isn't this purse cute? It's white, and I mean white. There weren't many that were white, and so it matched my pants really well, and my shoes, which are super white, and my nails, which are white. And look at the accent color. It's navy blue. It looks so good. Oh, and I got the earrings at DSW where I got the shoes. I love them. Aren't these earrings awesome? Yeah. Handsome man over here. He looks good. Where's your tie from? So Nordstrom for the shirt and tie. Those look good. And then he's got his gray pants on, and you cannot see. Look at his Star Wars geek. Those are his oxblood shoes that we got at. What's the name of that place? Johnston and Murphy. They're beautiful. I love them.
My belt's from Johnston and Murphy. It's a
The
my bear socks.
Oh my gosh, he's got on the bear socks.
Yeah,
We're being safe, people. Blue accent. Oh, his watch. Love that watch. That's a
That's my ring.
Yeah, it's a self-winding watch, and it has rose gold, and it matches his wedding ring. It has rose gold in the middle. It's a two-tone ring. Love the way gray looks with oxblood shoes and an oxblood belt. Ladies, get on it for your men. It looks so good. We're going to that. To the David Bowie tribute. They're also doing a Led Zeppelin, Billy Joel.
Led Zeppelin's over with.
Oh, it's done. Elvis, Paul McCartney, Summer at the Symphony, Orchestra, row J seat 111. God, that reminds me. Okay, seeing the 11s. Have you guys seen I Origins? I'll put a link to the trailer below. It's on, we have Apple TV, so we do HBO Now, not HBO Go, HBO Now, and it is so good. Like, I was literally riveted, wasn't I? No, I mean, like, I haven't watched a movie and been that, like, into it in so long. I mean, I was crying. I was a mess. It was a really good movie. You have to see it. Busy, too, because there's a thing, I'll put a link below, called Circus Flora. It's like an actual tent circus that's really cool. It's going on at the same time, and it's like, I thought they used the Symphony parking lot.
It's a old lot. It's right next to it.
Okay, so that's going to be kind of interesting. It'll be really busy down there, and it's right next to the Fox Theater, which is where, like, the Broadway shows tour through. Oh my God! And oh, traffic. Anyway, so I will show you that, and it's also by a place called Jazz at the Bistro, which sometime we'll go to dinner there before, like, a show at the Fox. Or just go there just for a night for dinner and jazz. They have a really nice jazz tour through. So you are going to see it in a bit, but a long bit, because traffic has become us. Oh my. Do you think we'll get there on time?
Probably not.
Okay, now you're getting to know St. Louis. We've got Forest Park over here. We've got the Science Center there. We just passed the zoo, which is on the left in Forest Park, back that way. Here's the bridge that we walked over to go to free parking, which is at the, can you see it? The planetarium. There's Barnes Jewish Hospital. Isn't that beautiful? Do you know that building's for the, it's the Institute for the Deaf in St. Louis. See? Central Institute for the Deaf. I always thought that was such a beautiful building. Anyway, what is that? Oh, Shriners Hospital. I didn't even know that that's like a new thing. Yeah. So, in 1.4 miles, we will be turning on to Grand Boulevard. So, getting excited. We're getting there a little bit later than we wanted to, but all is good. I mean, nothing can be bad on a David Bowie night. For me, anyway. Literally, David Bowie's my first crush. I love him. The theater area, which is beautiful. and you can already see the moon. The full moon is in either tomorrow night or 2 nights from now. Okay, Grand is the next one, and it's like immediately out. Okay, we are downtown. Hello, moon. Okay, so this is St. Louis University. It kind of is at the beginning of the entrance of the theater area. Remember when that used to be Noggles?
Del Taco.
Well, it was Noggles before it was Del Taco.
Well, they tried to tear down the building and then...
Yeah, there was like a whole thing where like the community came together to save that building, and now there's a Starbucks and a Chipotle. That is the Continental Building. It's beautiful.
In half a mile, the destination is on your right. 718 North Grand Boulevard.
We know, sweetheart. We know our way from here. Anyway, that really tall building, not the steeple, but that's the Continental Building. It's really neat. Let me unfocus here. I was friends with a girl that lived there, and they're all like loft apartments now. Really small, but really cute. And it was very well done. So this is the university, and where did we go? I guess back that way is where we went to see, it was in SLU University's like theater that we went to go see the Chaffetz Arena, where we went to see Cirque du Soleil, where we went to see Verikai. Highly recommend anything Cirque du Soleil, but Verikai was awesome. I showed you some of this when I did the Wicked. When I showed you when we went to Wicked, which was, I don't know how much you actually would have seen though. It was at night, and I didn't really know how to use my camera at the time, and I don't even know if I knew how to upload a video hardly. The Fox, oh, it's my home away from home besides Disney World. Love it.
Pretty broad statement.
What? Home away from...
I'd much rather be at Disney World than the Fox Theater.
If I'm going to be in St. Louis, I would rather be at the Fox Theater.
You said it's my home away from home, except for Disney World.
It's my home away from my house home.
That's like saying...
in St. Louis. If I'm in Orlando, my home is Cinderella's castle. But look at this little, like, dog park. Look at all the little doggies. Let me see if there's... Look at that Doberman. Oh, how cute. Look at that. That's a Labradoodle. I finally know what they look like in person. Somebody was walking one in our neighborhood recently. Oh, look at the shepherd. Beautiful. So everybody's just hanging out, like, running their dogs around. The vibe. Grand Center... Art and Life. That's what area we're in. It is the most gorgeous theater. If you come to St. Louis, definitely come during a time when you can see a show you are interested in seeing, or however I want to say that. Yeah, I'd start getting over. But it is so beautiful, everybody, really. Now this...
outdoor festival, too.
Yeah, and Jazz at the Bistro is... like, you can't even see, maybe you can see, like, the A in the sign. Jazz. Anyway, that says Jazz at the Bistro. This is the City Diner, which is a great place to get some food before you see the show. There's also La Russo's Powell's Symphony Hall. Oh, I love it when signs still have, like, twinkling lights working. Can you guys see?
Is on your right. 718 North Grand Boulevard.
Yes, that is
the
theater.
Circus Florida.
That is theater. There is the tent for Circus Flora. I mean, how cute is it? Like a one-ring tent circus. Still happening, folks. Here in good old St. Louis. When is the last time you've seen Meet Me in St. Louis, the movie? Judy Garland? Tell me you've seen it. If you have not seen it, you must see it. But see it around Christmas time. You don't... Well, you can watch it now. Watch it now and then watch it again at Christmas. Look, it's the Lemony Snicket house.
Can't.
Hold on, you can explain it to me while I'm... Okay, after intermission, it's been awesome, and my husband used to record here, so he's showing me where all the microphones are hidden.
So, obviously you see the one in the
Oh,
center, but you
okay,
can
so
see,
there's one there.
well, there's two opposite sides. I don't think they're attached. And that's where it comes down and they do a tree.
Apparently, they're really good at hiding them. Where do you think the other ones are then?
Oh, I don't know.
Like totally
Most of
hidden
it's
in
like
the wall.
mic'd right up on the instruments themselves. And I'm sure he's got the amps mic'd up, the vocals are all mic'd up, he's got the overheads for the cymbals, kick drum,
It's
snare
been
drum.
fantastic. Yes,
Yeah, it's been really good.
indeed.
All worth it.
Well worth it. Look, doesn't that look like an owl face?
Yep. No, because it is.
Because it is. First chair. She's pretty awesome. She'll come out last. Oh no, there she is. She didn't come out last.
It's Emily.
First chair violinist.
Isn't it Emily or something?
I don't know, but she
Just recently got that position.
she rocks so much. And this dude, what's his name again? On the electric guitar?
I don't remember.
We'll know afterwards. I hope he turns around.
It's in the
Because he is everything.
this one. Hey. That one.
Look at the circus. They're having a good time. Like, you can't even see how much of a good time they're having. But if you don't have an option to go anywhere else, you should come to St. Louis. Especially if there's something like fabulous at the Fox. Brent, I know, is going to be coming here for their 20th reunion tour. And you need to come here and see it, don't they? Brian's never seen Brent before. I cry through the entire thing, so, like, you should feel sorry for him. I cry through about every musical, though, so he's used to it. But Brent, like, especially, super duper.
You have like a sixth sense about it.
What do you mean?
Like I know when you're gonna like bawl in tears.
He does. He grabbed my hand when he knew when they were, like, as soon as he said, "Is there life on Mars?" Like, he grabbed my hand and, like, literally, and it's always my right eye. It's so weird. It's like the first one to go. I know it. There's St. Francis Xavier College Church. Beautiful. Yes, it is beautiful. Beautiful. How could you not cry at the last Harry Potter? Or at Rent?
Why is there rap on every?
Or at a tribute for David Bowie? And why is there rap on every channel? We're not listening to NPR right now. Though NPR was so interesting earlier.
Oh, that's crazy.
NPR taught me today about the difference between arms and tentacles when it comes to octopi and squid. Are you into Easy?
Easy does it. You're telling me you didn't
Yeah, you're not answering. No, I didn't. When you were listening to this, I was listening to Mata Hoople.
I was in Catholic grade school when I was listening.
Well, you should have known by now. Easy does it.